It's week 8 of the National Football League, and we've got the Titans leader at quarterback. He's gonna have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Titans and the Colts, just ahead on EA Sports.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here with you once again. Is this week going to be a step in the right direction for one of our teams we've got, Brock, both of whom haven't played the type of ball early in the season that they want, both coming into this one below 500.
And you and I both know we're not math majors, but we do know this. You stay below 500 in this league, well, you're going to be headed to the top of next spring's NFL draft order. We're not to that point yet, but whoever comes out short here will find themselves a whole lot closer to it.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go from Indy. He fields it from the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession, bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be.
Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
He's running for it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second down now, 7 to go. He's going to throw this one. Dumped off to his running back. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought down by Julian Blackman. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. They'll start this series with an option left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, Taylor. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 3rd down.
Well, the call helps, but still a 3rd down to figure out now. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw here from Richardson. He's on the move. He can run it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
On first down, it's Richardson. He completes it in traffic. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Amani Hooker with the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Cut near the goal line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Taylor. And his extra effort there rewarded with a solid gain. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Gay with the point after. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So Tennessee headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a 2nd time. Airing it out to start this drive. Brought in right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now. From the 34. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They came into this one on one of the league's longest losing streaks, 7 games, Brock, but hoping this lead holds to help them get back in that win column. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He throws a bullet down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing now, Richardson. He's trying to go deep again. That's complete inside the 35. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts drive out to an early 14-0 lead. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Finds a man right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to throw now. Got Everett, and it's complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Oh, what a stiff arm. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing the coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
The Colts offense set to head out. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Taylor again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 3 on that gain. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
1st down read option. He keeps it running right. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Now pause as we attend to an injured player, and you can hear the stadium take a collective breath. It's their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, who's in need of some assistance. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Oh, they're looking option, headed left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick to... He made... The running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. Hauled in by Downs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. Everyone's prepped, it's 2nd down now.
At the 24-yard line.
Option give to Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
This finds Mitchell, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd and goal, Wilson. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Jackson now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's complete to Jackson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Blown back, it's the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground.
Personal foul.
Let's see if this is a call
Roughing
for
the kicker.
5 or 15
Defense.
yards. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this 1st down. They motion the tight end over. Pass play on 1st and 10. This finds Everett complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Motioning left is their running back. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans chop some of the lead off before the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period.
Yeah.
End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
The Colts are ready for the punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic 1st down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives them new life and this 1st down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Catch made by Mitchell. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. To throw, here's Wilson. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here's Matt Gay for the Colts field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Here comes the final play of our 1st half. One final shot before halftime. He beams one deep right side. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
His kick is good.